In this episode of Teach Me Something, Ryan Smith attempts to teach our real estate expert, Long Doan, how to leverage other people's listings to generate your own leads. Ryan Smith, the founder of Launch Your Farm, is dedicated to helping agents grow their geographic farms. Ryan believes farming is the future. Teach him well and let them lead the way. At any rate, he really does believe in farming. He is a celebrated podcast host and a fantastic real estate trainer. Will Long learn something new from Ryan? We will find out on this episode of Welcome to Teach Me Something, where our experts have 2 minutes to teach something new. I'm your host, Jesse Zagorski. Meet Long Doan. Long knows a lot about everything, but specifically real estate and leadership. Long has sold thousands of houses, but there's one thing you should know about him. Every day, he is committed to learning something new. And if he doesn't learn something new, he has to read a book for at least 20 minutes. Long loves to learn, but he hates reading books. Well, that's not totally true, but you get the idea. And Long has a short attention span because his brain is always thinking, which is why our contestants only have 2 minutes. Let's see if Long can learn something new on Teach Me Something. If you go over 2 minutes, it's not the end of the world, but we will make fun of you. So try to keep it to 2 minutes. You ready to rock?
Yep.
All right, here's 2 minutes.
All right. I am looking forward to this. I'm going to quickly share this because I don't want to run out of time. Give me 1 second here. So I'm going to be teaching you how to leverage other people's listings to generate business. So you can generate leads with no listings, money, or experience. So I had a very long learning process over my career, and I had to learn quickly because I've moved a bunch of times on how to generate leads quickly if you're new. And this is a simple process that I follow, and I teach agents how to do this. So one of the things you want to do is borrow other people's listings. And that's one of the quickest ways to generate leads because you get the benefits of using their listings to generate leads. So the first step is to find listings. So you go out there, search for listings in your area. The second step is to borrow those listings. So you reach out to those agents, you ask for permission to borrow those listings. And a lot of people are surprised at how many agents would actually let you do this. Generally, we find about 40% of agents will let you borrow their listings to advertise so that you can use those in online marketing. Once you do that, you track your permission, you make sure you're okay to do that. And then you go out there and promote the heck out of them. And what we want to do is send them back to a lead generation website. So we promote it online. You go to Facebook groups and other platforms that you can get out there to as many places as possible. And then we drive them back to a lead generation website. And when we do that, we get the benefit of those listings and we get the leads coming to us. Once those leads start rolling in, you're able to follow up with those leads, start building rapport with them, stay in touch with them, add value. And then you do that over and over again. I have agents who've done this and built incredible businesses just from borrowing this. I've got an agent in my boot camp right now. She's 3 weeks in doing this and she's generated 65 leads in 3 weeks with zero money, brand new to the area. And it's just a great way to get out there, get exposure, get leads coming in very quickly. And that's my tip for if you're looking to get started, I'd be borrowing listings.
You still got 10 seconds. That was awesome. Wow. All right, Long. Let me stop the screen share for a sec. We can put it back up on the screen in a minute. I thought you were going to cover like 6 more bullets. That was a lot of content in a minute and a half.
Yeah,
that was incredible, Ryan.
That's amazing.
All right, Long, we got some questions for him?
Yep. So a couple of questions. So when you find these, if you're an agent newer looking to do this, Ryan, when you coach them, do you recommend to them either geographically or the market they're trying to get in or some price point they're comfortable doing? What should be some quick tip on the first step?
Firstly, because I teach farming, I say it's in the area that you're working on. That we have concentrated leads in an area that you want to get business in. So it's better to be focused that way. Otherwise, you can absolutely do it in a specific price point or style of home so you can get more leads that way. If you're in an area that you're farming and it matches the price point and the style, that's a great place to do it in.
Okay. The borrowing a listing, you said only 40% agent actually said yes. Is that the stat I heard?
Yeah, that's basically from all the agents I've tracked, it's about 40% will say yes. So a lot of
that's surprising because if you're a listing agent, isn't it your goal is to sell the home for your seller? Why wouldn't you say yes 100% of the time?
I agree.
So agents listening to this, say yes. If someone wants to give you free advertising to your house, just say yes. Anyway, continue along. That's our PSA.
Yeah, yes. So then because you want to make sure you cover your butt, so to speak, when you call or talk to them, you need a certain market. Do they require a form or an email authorizing us saying, hey, I okay you do that? Because, you get trouble later.
Yeah, I use a form. I have an Excel sheet that I use and I track everything. I go through and I send when I sent it, what I sent, and then I keep those emails as well. So that if anything ever comes back, you can easily say, yep, on this date, you said I could borrow it, or no, you didn't say I could borrow it. So, yeah.
Okay. Would you say that focusing on online is quicker ROI, quicker return than actually investing time into mailers or postcard, like just listed, the 10-10-20 rule? At what point do you think that agent should mix that in?
You can do it right away, but I'd like to do it quickly so you get leads coming in, because then you can turn around and leverage those leads to get more business. And that's something else I teach, is how do you get leads coming in and how do you get more from those leads instead of just waiting for them to convert. You can take those leads and then say, now advertise, you got leads going, hey, I've got people looking in this area. Are you thinking about making a move? And then you can basically double dip from using the leads that you get in. And then you can start peppering in offline marketing as well and other strategies. But that's just a very simple, like if I was to start today, that's exactly what I would start doing. And it does work.
Yeah. Well, I love all these steps. The last question I have then, financially, what should an agent invest in, either a CRM or whatever they're using for online marketing? What would you say? $300, $500? What's a good number? For
a CRM, if you're at a company that has it, usually most companies have them for free. So I would say invest in one you're going to use. And if you're not going to use it, then it doesn't matter how much it's going to cost. Right. So if your company has one, use that. There's some platforms out there that are inexpensive to do that. You can literally just use an Excel sheet if you wanted to. But generally, if you're brand new and you don't have a lot of money, under $100 a month is a good budget. But if you're going to grow a large team, obviously your budget's going to be much higher than that. But anything under $100 a month, you can find something good that works and works well for you, tracking all of this.
So 6-7 easy step, leverage someone else's listing. And for about $100, you can start getting listing appointments.
Yeah, exactly. The student I was just mentioning, she generated 65 leads in 18 days, and she booked 3 appointments and then 3 home evaluations in 18 days. Woo! So it works.
That's amazing.
Okay. And I know we referenced it in the intro. We talked about your coaching company has launched your farm, but the reason you're here, by the way, Long and I, we get nothing if people pay for your coaching. I've seen it work for people. So I'm grateful you're here. We'll drop on the screen here. We'll drop a way people can get a hold of you and find out more information about the coaching program. But dude, awesome. That's so cool. Long, amazing. I have to ask, did you learn something today?
Well, I'm probably going to see if Ryan will share that one screen. I'm going to steal and share with my 700 agents. So I absolutely did learn something. I think Jesse and I, right, when you first started doing this, we would love this if we had this and start doing it ourselves.
Oh, yeah. And Ryan, here's something I learned about Ryan. I listened to him during his first 2 minutes, and he was talking pretty fast. I was like, he's going to cram 10 minutes of material in 2 minutes. Produced by the Agent Collective Media Network.